What if the next great playwright doesn't know what a play is? So the idea of bringing theater into the daily lives of kids, not as an after school, not as an afterthought, but as an integrated part of their curriculum.
Theater helps bring out the inner you. Theater actually teaches you like life lessons. It gives you help on like what your life skills need to be, and it gives you a little happiness throughout school.
As a first-year theater teacher, I would have been completely lost. So the Miller Foundation has absolutely been a lifesaver for me and most importantly for my students this year.
The Arthur Miller Foundation enables our teachers to have a dedicated space to grow as theater educator artists. Their commitment to these theater artists in the schools is profound, whether it's through professional development opportunities, support and learning how to lesson plan and do the daily work of teachers, whether it's providing funds and resources to engage young people in theater making.
So the supports that we get in terms of the mentorship, which is incredible to have somebody come in from the outside and just give you feedback who's actually a seasoned theater professional.
Support in terms of resources, in terms of collegial connection and mentoring, and I can pretty safely say that there's nothing like it.
What makes the Arthur Miller Foundation unique is that we really have our finger on the pulse of what is going on in New York City public schools, thanks to the Office of Arts and Special Projects within the Department of Education.
Some of the professional development, to me, has made an even bigger impact because I come back to school the very next day and I use stuff immediately. I just steal it. It's so good because I'm surrounded with people who are taking theater education very seriously, treating it as this really academic, rigorous thing, but yet also honoring that it's also about social emotional well-being for these students.
Because it can be a very lonely process sometimes, because very often we're the only theater educator at a school, especially if we're growing a program or starting a program there.
In 3 years' time, we have reached 40 teachers all throughout all 5 boroughs in New York City, and collectively they are impacting well over 25,000 students.
Theater education in my school is invaluable for me and for my students. Because my students have special needs, they struggle a lot with communication, relating to others. Reading and writing is a big challenge.
My father was the son of an illiterate immigrant from Poland. He went to New York City public schools in Harlem and in Brooklyn. And the truth is that public education is so important to our culture, our civilization, and teachers are so important.
I think that when teachers feel supported, that gives them a tremendous field of bravery. Certainly through this program, being able to access colleagues, being able to visit other colleagues' classrooms and see what they're doing, and watch them make their mistakes and watch them open up about their process and how they got to where they are. That definitely supplies you with that necessary bravery.
If the teacher has passion, feels confident, knows how to deliver that passion to a student, the student is going to love the subject. And that's one of the reasons that we focus so much on teachers.
And maybe, just maybe, some of these students will become professional artists or teachers. What we do know is that they'll become more well-rounded citizens by having theater in their lives.
Theater gets my mind off of things, you know. I can express my feelings in theater. This is why I think that they should have theater in their school and every school.